Hey guys, yeah, welcome back to some more Darklands with me, PolarDash. Last time on Darklands, um, well, we were most surely past this part here, where the witches were gathering for the summoning of the greater demon. Um, we actually let the cultists summon this demon, so that we can defeat it and, in open combat. And we did. We kicked his ass. We kicked his ass, actually. But yeah, the demon, before he, before he was banished back to hell, commanded his followers to finish us off, because he believed that he has weakened us. And his followers, when they gathered to attack, found out that, yeah, we weren't very much weakened at all. We, yeah, made short work of the first wave, I think, if I may say so myself. And we were well on our way to taking out the second wave, and that's where we left before that. But yeah, something happened between this and last video, and I'm not exactly sure what. What I did was, what I usually do is after a session, I save the game, I get out of the game, I check to see if the recording went smoothly, and once I confirm that it did, I either quit for the day, or I, proceed to keep playing. I quit for a little bit. I stepped away from the computer, I did some stuff, and I came back, and when I loaded the game put me back here. So yeah, some shenanigans happened in between this and last session. And it's not like the game is loading like an autosave or something from this point, because I'm noticing here that our party's health, right, matches the amount that we had left at the end of last session. After that first wave. After we defeated the first wave, we had this much health. And when I loaded the game put me back here, but I still have the same amount of health I had last time. Or last save. You get what I mean? So this is some crazy, I don't know, time-lapse shit that the game is pulling. So all I can say is, yeah, some devil magic happened, right? I can only assume the High Priest, as his head was sailing through the air, thanks to Inferno's longsword, whatever he was yapping must have been some, he must have been conjuring up a spell. Some, like, forbidden magic of time warp or something. As his last-ditch effort to thwart us. And, yeah, I guess it worked. He got the last laugh. He caused the altar, the unholy altar, to explode, creating this blinding flash that the party had to shield their eyes from, and when they opened their eyes again, they found themselves back here. Their weapons and armor still covered in the blood of their enemies that they just slain, still, the blood is still fresh. But yeah, they're standing around the field, confused, surrounded by all these cultists gathering for the summoning. And what's creepy about it is that the cultists don't even notice that the party is covered in all this blood and gore. This is from a role-playing perspective anyway. Just to put my get my head back in the game. Because usually when like a glitch or something unexplainable happens, I get really like put off, you know, because it completely derails my whole the whole, what do you call it, the role-playing mindset I had. Once it gets derailed, I start losing interest in things, so I have to do this. Because I'm dorky like that. But yeah, alright, so that's what happened. Yeah. And the party, or our heroes here are, I don't know, compelled to follow through with what happened, yeah, in the before time. And they're also rolling sanity checks. I hope they succeed. Alright, anyway. I talked for like 5 minutes already. That's too long. Let's just continue. Yeah, so the bell rings again, summoning, mutters a witch, and the party sees the throng move toward the altar. And we wait, and well, we know what's coming. And the priest standing on the altar speaks. He's not standing on the altar, but behind the altar. I don't know, whatever. Now's the time of the summoning. I am Reinhard of the great monastery, and I convene the Sabbath. And the crowd roars approval all around the party, still covered in blood. And the fat woman, again, grins and says, the great monastery, isn't that northwest of Flensburg? The party doesn't even reply, they're just stunned at what's going on. Yes, this fat woman turns to look at the party, and, nope, she doesn't notice the gore covering Toby's helmet and his face mask. Nope. Alright, the ritual begins. The crowd and the priest chant harsh words as a darkness with horns and glowing red eyes rises from the altar. And, yes, we know this. If the demon is summoned, the odds of us defeating the witches decreases, but if the Sabbath is to be shattered, we must defeat we must defeat the demon. So again, we wait for the summoning to, we wait for the demon to be summoned, and then attack. Alright, so, again, we wait until the witches have performed most of the ceremony. The evil power is almost overwhelming, but we hold out. Finally, the demon rises, grinning a dark grin, and Tobias once again steps forward and says quietly, I challenge thee in the name of the Lord. It is as though he had called in the loudest voice on earth. The demon screams, and the throng falls silent. Alright, and we face the demonic form, weapons at the ready. Well, they were ready already, we had our weapons drawn to begin with. just strange that people surrounding our heroes don't even notice. My minions, it says in a dark voice. It's dark as night, by the way. I shall slay the intruders, and we shall feast upon them. Hold back, this battle is mine. And moving like a shadow, it comes down from its high place above the altar, and strikes the crane form stance of the Karate Kid. Oh! You know what I forgot to do? I guess it shouldn't matter against the demon. Yeah, Ping is still... Yeah, he's in heavy load because of his wound. Crap. Toby's probably in heavy load too because he was... Yeah. That's not good. And this was all in the High Priest's calculations, you know, when he casted that spell of time lapse or whatever. Okay. And I don't think... I'm not exactly sure on this. Maybe some of you Darklands experts might be able to tell me. I don't think you can change the weight or the encumbrance rating once you enter combat. You just stay in the load that you started the battle in until the battle ends, I believe. So like during combat, you know, you'll take damage and you go into heavy load in the inventory screen, but it doesn't exactly count until the battle is over, and you go into another battle after, you know, the game tells you the result of the battle, I think. So even if I unequip something to decrease Toby and Ping's encumbrance, it really won't matter until we defeat the demon. I think. I'm not really sure though. So we're just gonna have to go with it. I think Inferno and Axiana is still okay. So we'll have these two face the demon, and the demon isn't really too much of a problem anyway. He's a chump compared to the High Priest that we'll have to face next. So yeah, Ping and Toby, they're still, I don't know, they still got their hand over their wound trying to staunch the blood from the previous battle. Alright, so Inferno and Axiana will charge. Wah! This was just too funny. Alright. We beat you once, demon. We'll do it again. Alright. Fire. Oh, we missed. Okay. Inferno raising his longsword high. Charges the demon. Axiana too. There we go. And, yeah, while, Toby and Ping are regaining their wits, trying to do something about their injuries. You know, they get a good look at their surroundings, and they do see that the demon has brought a portion of the realm of hell with him, you know, with the summoning, and all around, all the cultists and the yeah, we'll just have them attacking even though they're injured. That can't handle the insanity. You know, the fact that the sky, you know, it turned red. The sun turned black. You know, just a black void in the sky, and the clouds are just like scrolling across the sky at impossible speeds, and you got all these pillars of flame releasing restless souls into the sky, and we got an arrow out of it. And the cultists are down on their knees. They're trying to rip out their own eyes because they just can't handle the sight of hell on earth. And you got yeah, you got folks just ripping out their own entrails because the pain of their entrails spilling out onto the ground is actually it's actually better than the madness just raking their minds. The power is too much for the satanic being, or our power is too much. And with a scream of pure rage, it begins to fragment. Fear them not, my witches, it calls, for you are many. I have weakened them. Avenge me. As he's in like fetal position, you know, and we're just kicking him into the dirt again. And with that, the demon turns to dust, and we turn to face the angry throng. And before we do that, we will need to let Ping take a swig of the EOG, as his Essence of Grace potions are labeled. Where are they? Okay. And these cultists that are attacking us are the, you know, the more strong-minded. They're the fanatic guys. The guys that are killing themselves are, you know, probably the folk that that puts his endurance higher than his strength. That's scary. Well, yeah, he's gonna have to deal with it. You know, because I probably explained this. If your endurance is higher than your strength, you risk dying because your strength will fall faster than your endurance. Yeah, and that's not good times for our peoples. But yeah, anyway, the guys that are killing themselves are probably the folk that came to the Sabbat just to party, you know, because it's what cool people do back in the medieval times. I'm just assuming. You know, the college kids or the university kids or the hip kids, they hang out at this you know, this debauch party that just the word around the cities. It's a cool place to go on a Sunday night instead of going to church. Cool kids go to these Sabbats and they pay the price. Yeah, I'm thinking if I should have Toby drink the potion or if he should just let go something. I might just have him let go something, like his medium shield. The medium shield isn't really doing too much for Toby anyway, because his impact weapon skill is so high that he can just block with his mace instead of the shield. It's not really adding too much. It's really only uses deflecting projectiles. So that puts him back in normal load. Okay. And I think we're good. Maybe I should just take this time to divide potions up again, like the sunburst potions that Ping threw a couple of. I saw it. Where'd it go? There it is. Yeah. Someone have Toby give out his one to Ping. There we go. Alright, so let's do this once again. And here we are facing the High Priest again. And the party notices the look on his face. The expression on his face tells him that he is conscious of what happened. You know, the spell that he casted, conjured up. Yeah, military flails again. So what's it looking like? Alright, we got 3 coming from the west. We got 3 up here, and we got 1 here. Okay. I could have Inferno charge the High Priest again, and the High Priest is only backed by 1 guy here, so that might be the best thing to do to stop him from launching spells. We'll have Axiana hold off these 3. I'm sure she can handle 3. And Toby will fend off these guys while Ping throws the Sunburst potions. That sounds like a plan. Okay, so let's do it. Inferno, you... Actually, no, we're going to launch our projectiles first. There we go, launching missiles. All at the High Priest. Okay, just like last time. And I'm sure the High Priest is all ready with his quarterstaff. He's got it raised in like a defensive position, ready to deflect the arrows that's going to be launched at him. Okay, because the party just compelled to repeat what happened last time, just part of the spell. Okay, but, you know, the priest is conscious of what happens. He can actually change things. He's going to try to change things to his favor. Okay. So, launch. There he goes. Yep, he did some crazy matrix stuff, going into bullet time, dodging arrows, deflecting some. Damn it. Alright, then go. So Inferno goes, I guess we'll have to do the old-fashioned way. Draws his swords and charges. Alright. And Axiana backs up Inferno. Alright. Doing this V formation here. Ping pulls out a Sunburst potion from his magic bag. Okay. Aims for the High Priest's face. And Toby's got Ping's back. He's just gonna stand over here. Go. Alright. Ping tosses 1. Look at that. Axiana's got her halberd high in the air. Brings it down on the cultist. He blocks. Alright, and Toby here is engaging the guys on the left. Alright, I'm gonna actually move up Ping a little bit. There it goes. Alright. Good. We blinded a couple guys. Okay. Inferno's got his shield up high to cover his eyes from the blast. Okay. Alright. Toby, you need to just flee command here and get to this guy. See if you can chase him. Hit this guy. Ah, crap. Alright. This guy, he thought he had the upper hand when when Toby turned to face this guy here. But he found out the hard way that Toby is completely aware of his surroundings. 360 degrees. He brings his mace around and smashes this guy in the skull for 11 damage. Ping, you need to disengage from this guy. Toby, go here and swing your mace to this guy. Do it! No, this guy's got him locked in combat. Alright, Ping, you have to take this guy out. No. Avoid this guy, Inferno. Okay, Inferno sees the guy coming up on his left. So he turns, sidesteps, continues his charge this way. Go. Ah! Alright. The cultist here grabs Inferno by the shoulder, but it was a poor decision to make because he just got his arm lopped off. No, Inferno need to continue. He goes, yep, and he's screaming, holding the stump. That was his left arm. There he goes. There goes, he recovers. He's swinging with his right hand, his flail, letting the blood flow freely from his left arm. Oh man, smashing in front on the back for 5 damage. Meanwhile, Axiana, I think she's doing a fairly good job taking out these guys. She looks like she already took out one. Yeah, one's bleeding out on the floor, on the ground over there. Somewhere. Oh, 60 damage to the High Priest. Guts him in the stomach. And again in the stomach. And here he goes. Good. And the cultist falls. Screaming in agony. Contorted look on his face. Wondering what went wrong. His plan was perfect. And Ping is taking a whole bunch of hurt going to P mode. It's because he's in heavy load. Or, no, that was last time. Alright, we got reinforcements. Fantastic. Alright. Toby's like, Inferno, we could use some help over here. So Inferno makes his way down as fast as he can. Toby takes that one behind him. They're all heading for Axiana. Because this guy's screaming for aid. Help me, brother, she's insane. She's more insane than we are. Because Axiana's in her barbarian rage right now. Maybe I should put her in B mode. Nah, you know what, I don't want to risk too much. There he goes. And Inferno's got her back. Boom! 23 damage, wow! Cutting a cultist in half for 23 damage. But he's still moving somehow. Wow, we got more guys coming in! Alright, Inferno, that's yours. Okay. Let's see. We were all taking endurances, but so far so good, I think. Alright, Inferno, hold these guys off. Charge! For the Lord! Smashed! 14 damage. Go into his chest. And Ping, what are you taking damage from? Oh, that guy. Alright, Ping, you're not looking too hot. You are going to drink, get another sip of EOG. Where do I put that? Good. The essence of grace potions, they heal more if your health is lower. They heal like a percentage of your lost health. So I don't think you could ever get... Actually, no, that's not true. But the bottom line is, they have a better effect if you use it when your health is lower. So you want to wait till you really need it. Oh man, Ping is not doing too hot. Just continue in parry mode, Ping. Yeah, he's exhausted. Okay, yeah, we're doing okay. And Inferno cuts his foe down. Go help Ping. Seeing Ping in great peril Inferno rushes forward. Alright, oh, slash him on the side for 14 damage, and Axiana notices the, alright, the cult is coming in from, I don't know, like a dark portal just appearing out of thin air. The High Priest, even in death, summoning more cultists to take us out. Axiana with a battle cry, you know, for the bunnies! Charges forward, smashes this guy in the groin. Alright. Yeah, you two double team this guy. Hopefully you can take him out before these guys get to you. Alright. Holy shit! Alright, this is actually not good. Pink, stop. Pink surrounded by cultists dead. Looks up to see more cultists coming into the battle here. Does not approve. He's all right. Yeah, you're going to throw. Let's throw a Sunburst Potion at them. Alright. Throw a Sunburst Potion. Alright. Ping, shaking the Sunburst Potion. Throws. Take this, he says. He shouts. And the cultists are flashbanged by brilliant light emitted from the Sunburst Potion. Toby will take the initiative. You know what? Toby, throw another one. Let's just have a Sunburst party. Right here. Okay. Toby's like, oh, I got Sunburst Potions. Let me throw some. And Ping is like, remember, Toby. Shake no more than 3 times unless you want your fingers blown off. Ping's gonna go and help Inferno here. He needs it. He goes, alright. Now he charges. For the Holy Roman Empire. Smash for 9 damage. Axiana again surrounded by evil cultists, but fending off blow after blow. Oh wow. Alright, now this is insane. The game is pulling off some crazy shit here. Okay. No, we're just gonna have to endure this. That's all we can do. Where's Ping? Ping's here. Okay, he is not attacked, right? Okay. Yep. Ping, you just do the best you can to survive. Alright. Axiana just downing cultist after cultist. Oh, I'm gonna put her in Berserker mode. Alright, she just had enough of this. Going to Berserker Rage. Alright. Actually, Ping, disengage. Go here. Alright. Just sidesteps. See if you can thrust a short sword into this guy's gut. Oh, he blocks. His flail, swinging his flail in the air, deflecting both Axiana and Ping's attacks. Oh, not that one. Ping stabbing him in the thigh for 7 damage. Inferno dueling this guy. He just did 17 damage in this guy's face. Alright. The pair takes out that guy. And Ping's gonna try to pull off his bags tab on this guy here. Axiana in a blind Viking Rage goes away, cuts that guy down, and Inferno's about to be finished with this guy. Just did 22 damage to his throat. There you go, and the guy gurgles out his last breaths and falls to Inferno's blade. Whew! Alright, victory is ours. I think we have to. I think we got another attack after this, or another assault. Let's gather up our our loots here. Okay, look at the unholy quarterstaff. It's 30 quality, wow. And tons of padded military and curbally. Alright. Raising our weapons high in victory. But still they attack, wielding their cudgels and pitchforks. The carnage is frightful, but the morale is beginning to waver. And our morale is beginning to waver too, because I'm not sure how long we can do this. And next time on Let's Play Darklands, well, we see what happens. Will good prevail, or will we will be winning this one? Yeah, find out next time. I'll yeah, catch you guys then.